channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yes.
It's your boy Half.
And your girl J.
And we back
with another reaction video.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. What's so funny?
Just looking at that.
We just did a reaction, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. We didn't make the video, we just reacted to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go check it out if y'all want to. I guarantee you, y'all gonna be blown away.
Yes.
You feel me? I grew a couple more gray hairs.
Right. I still have a headache. I have a headache from it, for real.
So let's see what this was about. So let them know who we're gonna react to today.
Okay, we are reacting to Tucker, and it's titled, "We Have Proof Obama Was Having Sex with Men and Smoking Crack." So this is on Benny Johnson's channel, right? So shout out Benny Johnson.
Shout out to Benny, man. All right, so let's get into it. But before we do, everybody that's out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel, boom, go ahead and subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And comment down below, baby.
Yes.
Come and join the squad, man.
Might as well.
You feel me? Half and J.
Yes.
Free of charge.
Right.
FREE. Plus, we already kicking off what? Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Lean to the right. Boom. All right, let's get it.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. So Tucker Carlson's out on a one-man tour de force to tell the truth. That's it. There are no more lawyers. There are no more corporations. There's no more publicly traded board of directors that are going to come down upon him and take away his time slot if he speaks the truth. And it is a righteous, incredible thing to see. Tucker Carlson is exposing everyone, exposing all of the things he wished he could have said on his program. Like this, ladies and gentlemen. Tucker Carlson claims Obama used to smoke crack and enjoy gay sex, but nobody dares report on it ahead of the 2008 election. This is the top of the Daily Mail right now, the most read website in the world. If you don't believe that this is causing insane panic right now inside of the regime, oh baby, I got a bridge to sell you in Alaska. Tucker Carlson claims Barack Obama enjoyed smoking crack, having gay sex. Nobody talked about it because they all wanted access to the Obama administration. Now, Tucker Carlson makes these claims and says these things. These were the claims that were made back in 2008 by a guy named Larry Sinclair when Obama was running for the his first election. Larry Sinclair is the guy who smoked crack and had sex with Barack Obama. He got a lawyer. He said this. He signed a sworn affidavit and said, "This is what happened to me." And this is my story, and you need to know this about a guy who claims he wants to become president because he's lying to you. Well, nobody took him seriously, but maybe they should have. What have we learned in the last couple of weeks? Well, according to the authoritative Obama biographer, a man named David Garrow, a guy who is hardly a Republican, and and by the way, I cannot encourage you enough to read this article at Tablet Magazine, hardly a MAGA hat-wearing America Firster, David Garrow, is a liberal, and he's somebody who admires Barack Obama. But David Garrow straight up says all of Barack Obama's life is a lie. All of it is a manufactured lie. That Barack Obama did fantasize about sleeping with men. David Garrow straight up says it. Again, this is Barack Obama's biographer. Now, Barack Obama says this in his own hand, saying effectively to his ex-girlfriend, "I make love to men daily," but in the imagination. He says this in a letter. Nobody has questioned the authenticity of this letter. There's the letter for you on screen. Now, why does this matter? Well, I mean, it doesn't actually, as it pertains to Barack Obama's personal life. As Tucker Carlson said, he can like dudes, that's his business. But what matters is the the machine that is set up around Barack Obama to lie for him.
Right.
That everything about the Obama administration and the preceding administrations, which is this Biden is Obama's third term, all of this, everything that we're living through is this Obama regime. The absolute destruction of our nation is happening because of this man's lies. Baby, maybe it's time for us to start learning the truth. And this is what Tucker Carlson says in a recent interview. Check this out.
You know, everybody I knew, the world I lived in Northwest D.C., like everyone works either directly for the government or is a parasite on government effectively, including people I love and know really well. And the media is too, by the way. I mean, the media is reporting on government, but it's also dependent on government. You know, in 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men and smoking crack. And a guy came forward, Larry Sinclair, and said, I'll sign an affidavit. And he did. I'll take a lie detector. And he did. I smoked crack with Barack Obama and had sex with him. Well, that was obviously true. Nobody reported it, not because they were squeamish about sex or drugs, but because the Obama campaign said anyone who reports on this gets no access to the Obama campaign. And so they didn't report on it. So that happens. That's just one small example, but that happens all the time with lots of different issues.
Now,
And
do you believe that transpired, or do you believe the guy is legitimate, or both?
Oh, the Larry Sinclair story? Oh, that definitely happened. Oh, for sure. I mean, I've talked to Larry Sinclair about it, and oh, definitely it happened. I mean, Larry Sinclair's been in and out of prison during one period. I mean, 40 years ago, he was in and out of prison. He's got a criminal record by definition. He's, poor. He's got a disordered life. He's missing a tooth. Like, he's not, an Atlantic fellow. He's not going to the Aspen Ideas Festival. I think he has a record of deception. Obviously, he does. But this story, if you listen to it in detail, is clearly true. I mean, there's just, I'm going to do an interview with him and you can hear it. And again, it's not going to change the world that Barack Obama likes dudes. I think this was well known. Barack Obama said so himself in a letter to his girlfriend. And by the way, that's kind of Barack Obama's business. I'm not attacking him for liking dudes. I'm just saying the amount of lying in the media about it was unbelievable. Like, people knew this was true. And it was quite obviously true at the time. And people who covered the campaign didn't say anything about it because they didn't want to lose access to the campaign.
What's crazy, I never, ever heard nothing like that.
Me neither.
Never.
I didn't either. But it's so scary because all the things that are covered up, hidden, and it's like we have to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
And like we're living through his lies, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, and I feel like everybody, has something.
Yeah, but these are major lies.
No. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, me personally, I just never heard. That's why all this is like crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I never heard about nothing like that. And I was never really paying attention anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To hear something like that or to catch it. You know what I mean?
That's totally up to him.
Yeah, that's his business.
Him in, that's his
business.
life.
Yeah.
But he was president. Like,
yeah.
I can see if it was a small lie, something, a lie is a lie, but it's levels to it. Like, like what else has been,
So
what else?
do you think that would have changed a lot of people's minds by them knowing that?
Yeah, it would have changed minds.
You think so?
I believe so.
Do you think you still would have won?
I don't think so.
Really?
Especially in the black community. When, before the bill was signed for it to be okay to have a same-sex partner, the black community was, we're black. we lived it. So we know how it would have went. He wouldn't have gotten the votes. Yeah. I feel.
People who covered the campaign didn't say anything about it because they didn't want to lose access to the campaign. And that happens all the time up and down government. So it's almost like if you have a housekeeper, you think, she works for me. But if you have a housekeeper long enough, you realize, well, you actually work for her. And you get caught up in her dramas. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There's a weird dynamic where you switch places with people.
No, and by the way, fire her abruptly and she'll write a tell-all book about Tucker at home.
That's exactly right. And, you know, we don't even have a full-time housekeeper, so, like, that's not going to be an issue for me. But the point is, you think you're holding government accountable, but actually they're controlling you. That's really the dynamic in Washington. But, you know, you're living in the soup, and it's hard to see it at work. And this is a long way of saying the conclusions I've reached are middle-aged conclusions. And that's a lot of it.
Right.
It's just that I've gotten older, and you can't see certain things when you're younger. And it's like young people, you'd think they'd be the most open-minded of all. They're the least open-minded because they're afraid of the future. So they want to believe whatever storyline they've been fed is true.
Right.
Like, the only problem with America is white supremacy, and, like, our tax system is fair, and Kennedy was assassinated by a lone gunman, or whatever. They don't want to face, like, the terrifying unknown and complexities of the actual world we live in, the reality of life, which is like, we have no freaking idea what's going on, actually. They don't want to admit that.
So, whoa. Okay. This is Tucker Carlson spitting hot bars,
Right.
speaking the truth and saying that every reporter would not report on something they knew was happening, something they knew was true, because they wanted access to Barack Obama's administration and because they were Democrats and they knew that it would hurt him.
I mean, because when you think about it, Barack Obama, when he was going through that presidency, like I said, I wasn't all into it, like, you know what I'm saying, but I would imagine that was like one of the biggest presidencies in history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At that point in time.
Yeah.
Right. Just because, you know, he was black and, you know, this, that, and the third. So I think a lot of people wanted to be a part of that history. So that's what made a lot of people hush.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Not want to say nothing.
They wanted access to Barack Obama's administration and because they were Democrats and they knew that it would hurt him. Because nobody likes a liar. And so now every single thing that we are living in right now, the consequences of the media being incapable of asking these questions and exposing these lies about Barack Obama. You can see here's a wonderful example. I mean, again, this is Barack Obama's own hand writing about his fantasies with having sex with men every single day. Again, I make love to men daily in the imagination. What's behind the right to Obama's gay conspiracy? Writes The Nation. The Wings nuttery gay baiting is not just a fringe phenomenon. It's part of a Republican tradition. They call it the conspiracy, and if they call it a conspiracy, well, then, ladies and gentlemen, maybe it's time that you start asking what's true and what's not. How many conspiracies have come true over the last couple of weeks, months, years? I mean, it's like the conspiracy theorists are running up the scoreboard.
Right.
Tucker Carlson, Obama's personal pleasures. He said in 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men and smoking crack. A guy came forward, Larry Sinclair. Well, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Sinclair has gone on the record in multiple interviews. I know people who know him well. And he said that there was retaliation by the Biden family. Oh, it gets better. By Beau Biden himself. For the breaking of this story to the public. For Larry Sinclair coming forward. People wound up dead, he said. Check out this long-forgotten interview from Dinesh D'Souza.
Driver that I was looking for someone to enjoy the night with. The introduction was made through the limo driver.
And what happened?
We had a few drinks. I had made some comments about wanting Coke, so we got in the limo and left, and we started drinking. I started snorting. He started smoking. I actually put my hand on his knee and started to rub up his thigh, and I performed oral sex on Barack Obama. The following day, I actually get a knock on my hotel room door in Gurnee, Illinois, only to find Barack Obama standing in front of it. He had actually come back for seconds. I performed oral sex on him.
Did you say seconds?
Yeah.
Like you talking about food?
Well, he liked it. He loved it.
In front of it. He had actually come back for seconds. I performed oral sex on him in the hotel room at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Gurnee, Illinois. Whether drug.
I was about to make a joke, but I'm not going to go there.
Oh, here we go. Say it. You might as well say it.
No.
Say it.
I will say it off camera.
No, say it now.
No.
Everyone wants to know now.
No.
Now that you said
No.
say it.
No.
Oral sex on him in the hotel room at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Gurnee, Illinois.
Were there drugs involved on the second night as well?
There was.
Who produced those?
He actually brought those with him.
Now, Obama at that time was a state senator.
I actually had no idea who he was.
And then when did you find out that it was Barack Obama?
Watching the 2004 DNC convention.
Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you.
And it hit me, and at the time I was just kind of floored.
Good afternoon. My name is Montgomery Blair Sibley. I'm the attorney for Larry Sinclair.
Now, you held this press conference.
I performed fellatio on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine.
After the press conference, you are arrested
by the D.C. Police Department upon the orders of Beau Biden, Attorney General for Delaware.
So this is Joe Biden's son, Beau Biden.
It is. Apparently he had a grand jury indictment from 2 weeks after I went public on Obama accusing me of theft that never took place.
Shortly before you made these public allegations about Obama, you were contacted, you say, by a man named Donald Young.
Donald Young was the choir director in Jeremiah Wright's church in Chicago.
This is the church Obama attended.
Exactly.
And what did Donald Young tell you?
That he too had intimate relations with Barack Obama and had for years.
What?
And that I needed to protect myself, that they were going to come after me.
What happened to him?
He was shot point blank in his apartment in Chicago.
The murder was never solved?
No, it wasn't.
Dudes, I gotta tell you, there are no coincidences in life. There's just really super creepy series of events. I cannot believe that it was Beau Biden, the person who ends up locking up this individual who's coming out against Barack Obama. And Beau Biden, I mean, was Joe Biden selected as the vice president nominee at the time? Was it Joe Biden who was selected? So are they already using the police state? Was this a preview of things to come? Well, Tucker Carlson is going to be interviewing Larry Sinclair, he says. And so I suppose we shall find out. Much more to come on this. Holy smokes.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's 2023. Nothing surprises me any longer.
Right.
But yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Everything about our government, everything about what we believe is actually happening is a lie. It's all a lie. Just assume it's a lie. If it's the official narrative expressed by the regime, assume it's a lie. And then move on from there. Like, share, and subscribe.
Whew.
Okay. And when I tell half about certain things, he don't believe 99% of what I say. But a lot of things that I tell him is coming to the light.
Whoa.
And it's a video that we want to react to, but I'm kind of scared.
Why?
I'm scared.
Why?
Because it's deep. It's the person who's in the video is afraid for their life.
So This is crazy right here, man. This is really crazy. Really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. I mean, you know, it's always three sides to a story, though. You know what I'm saying? The person who's telling it, the story that the person is about, and then the truth. You know what I mean?
But we seen a cover up recently.
No. Now that right there, I have seen with my own two eyes. Now, we all know what we're talking. We all should know what we're talking about, right? You know, the White House name crack, band, right? Boom. So, I'm not saying that none of this can be too far-fetched. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, it's just crazy how it's all coming out now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hitting me like a ton of bricks. Like, real talk. You know,
what do they say? What's done in the dark comes to light. Like, it's the truth.
Man, this is bright.
Very bright.
This is
you
real
can't
bright.
hide your demons. You cannot hide your demons. They're going to be exposed.
I mean,
one way or the other.
And especially when you're in the limelight like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you running for a president of the
Right.
United States of America.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's, you know, that's a thorough background.
Right.
I'm talking about all the way when you was born, the embryo. You feel me? They're trying to see what you was doing in the stomach.
You know.
I'm just saying, though. You feel me? Like, for real. But, I don't know, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this one. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think he's spot on? Or do y'all think it's kind of too far-fetched? You know, comment down below. Let us know. And, we'll get to some shout-outs. Unless you got something else you want to say.
I'm just saying, people say conspiracy theorists are crazy. But they're really, actually, they know what they're talking about.
No, some of them be really on point.
Have the proof and everything, and people are still, I don't believe what they're saying.
Right.
Have the proof right there.
Right. But with so much technology nowadays, I think that's what the problem is.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of people can just kind of,
right,
you know what I mean? So I think that's why it's so hard sometimes to believe certain things. And that'd be my issue. Like, I'm not saying that I don't believe everything that you be saying. It's just sometimes I feel that you have those ones that's out there that's literally just trying to get attention. You know what I'm saying? They'll start putting things together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have those few, but
that's what I'm saying.
When some, I don't know. But
anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so first shout out goes to Fresh Italian Isis. What's up, Fresh Italian Isis?
That sounds like a sub sandwich. Shout out to you, Fresh Italian Isis. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction, man. Now you got me hungry on the sub sandwich. You feel me?
Okay, and second shout out goes to Elizabeth the Queen. What's up, Elizabeth the Queen?
I see where you went with that, Elizabeth the Queen. You know what I'm saying? Good for you. But anyway, shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction as well.
Yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in like always.
Thank you so much.
We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying? Happy Wednesday once again. Make sure you stay healthy. Keep God first.
Yes.
And always remember, if you're having yourself a negative day,
here we go.
Tune in to Half and J. And we'll catch y'all in the next reaction video, baby. Y'all ain't heard that one in a minute. No.
Right.
Peace.
Peace.